The third perspective. The third perspective.
A roll to the moon. Rap B.I.D. keeps the fattest bag of green. All the ladies love me. All the hoes adore G. Cause why? I never let their cups get empty. Always filled with the Remy or hen dog. Indian style, legs crossed in some thick fall, slimming them. From 17th and bending high enough to bite the rim with the lava dribbling off. Each bitch chin is stiff, it's edible. ACE in them. Pussy off the seed virgin, mixed with the incredible Hulk. J after J, Bombay, got them honey straight, slipping off their panties. Easy like Sunday morning, but it's Friday night. I'm freaky and horny with a 6-pack of magnums on me. You won't catch me slipping, homie. Then you know that hitting these bitches from the back and send you to a dirt now the fucking club.
To the Momo, straight rollers, DC baby. What it do? Appreciate you tuning in. It's the Third Perspective Podcast. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own Rad B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet food. To the left of me, Radical Rail, my co-host. Usual suspect as usual, you know what I'm saying, Doc? T3P. Catch us already on your Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts at, you can check us out. T3P, you know? Catch us Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on YouTube. Other than that, when economic crisis, a social justice crisis, a pandemic, and a president that's impeached. 2020 got 91 days left for the next election, you know? and black and I'm proud. You know what I'm saying, dog? What it do?
Hey, 91 days to the next election.
Yep. Time ticking, boy.
That's what's up.
Time ticking. I can't wait to see how this gonna look. See, your man trying to shut the thing down, so we're gonna have to push it down a little couple months. You know what I'm saying? Trump like, oh, we're gonna slow down it a little bit now. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to send these niggas out $2,000 check first before they go vote. Yo, man, hey, dog, these fools, dog. I love them. I love seeing fools like this, dog. See, when Obama wasn't what I really wanted, 100%. But look, it's real obvious what was better between these two clowns. You know what I'm saying? It's real obvious to America, the black man know what they doing. They cool with this. You know what I'm saying, Doc? My man, this nigga just erratic all over the place all the time, dog. He's not cool like Obama and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even what's the Obama name? Even Clinton was cool.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta be cool with this shit.
Nah.
At least attempt. You know what I'm saying? Try. What's going on with you, Blair?
You know, same rotation of the week. You know, resting up, you know, for my grind next weekend.
Nigga. The rain ain't no joke when they get the raining. Shit.
I know. Oh man, the other night, man, it rained the whole night, young. I tell you, I came home, I was soaked and wet. I was pissed, dog.
Shit is no joke.
We changed, came back outside, had to get wet all over again. I was like, it wasn't even no point.
Nigga, I get to the shop. Remember I told you when I first got the joint, it was flooding shit?
Yeah.
Nigga, I get your shop. The next door, they in there joint shooting water out the joint.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh, shit. It's like this, like, oh, fuck. Beating the water, I was like, oh, my God, Slim. This shit ain't no joke.
Somebody sub pump fucked up.
Yeah, it ain't gonna. Yeah, exactly. You got that sub pump up the pop. You know what I'm saying? Up.
Yeah, that shit happened there. The motherfucking, but that power went out. I didn't know you had to have a battery to it, motherfucker.
Oh shit! Yeah.
'Cause even when the power go out, it'll stop. Got the motherfucking battery system up in there.
Like, damn, the power out. Okay. Not even thinking that the sub pump gone.
Done.
Be done when that thing get to ripping.
With that lesson, I was like, all right. You live and you learn, dog. That ain't funny though. I have to vacuum all the water up and dump and vacuum and dump
God.
Longest day ever, man.
Like you said, it ain't funny, especially if you the one getting that water up.
I know. Then I bought two of the floor dryers. Cause we had carpet down here.
Oh yeah, I was fucked up then. You trying to dry the floor and shit.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Because the restoration people come out here, they want to charge you. I think even with your insurance, it's like $700 or $800. Like for all that, I could do this shit myself.
Be out there sweating bullets.
You know, they charge you that, and then they come and poke holes in your wall. Don't fix the hole. I said, so why I'm gonna let you poke a hole in there and see if I got rat inside the wall, but you ain't gonna fix that wall.
Are you talking about leaving the hole like that?
Yeah, he was just leave it like that. That's all restoration do. Water restoration, they go and check, make sure your inside your walls ain't got mold and shit in it when your house flood. But they don't fix the holes.
They better bring a motherfucking painter or somebody with their ass.
Nah. I was like, that was a deal killer right there. I said, so I gotta independently get that done. I was like, no, I'm good, man.
Fuck that. Pay a nigga to do that shit. My girl tried to get a motherfucker to get the carpet. Put the carpet down. I'm like, fuck that. The carpet down, nigga tell me some G's. Fuck you mean G's? Nigga, fuck wrong with this nigga, yeah? G's, that shit. Fuck wrong with him. That ain't gonna happen. Fuck wrong with you. I will be on my knees. Fuck wrong with you.
Kick that carpet, dog.
What's wrong with that clown, son? Then we go to Home Depot, they hit your head even more. Like, oh, we'll bring it though. Yeah, I bet you would, motherfucker, all that bread.
I know. Oh no, you don't get the Migos out front. Some of them know what they be doing though.
I don't know, man. You get them niggas all in your house, they get the fucking, I don't know what they doing and shit, get attacking shit. They leave.
They brought somebody who spoke English when they came. So it was a lady there. She did all the speaking for him.
Oh,
Yeah, and she told him how we wanted it, and they did that shit. That was a while ago though.
them niggas leave and shit. Copy coming up, you clipping up, falling and shit. Like, damn, what the fuck? Nigga ain't nail that shit down. Fuck wrong with him? You go back out there trying to look for this nigga. Which one of y'all little motherfuckers? I know it's one of y'all little motherfuckers. You can't even tell which one it was. Shit.
I know.
I'm gonna grab all y'all little ass. Come here. You know what it do? What it do? I appreciate everybody tuning in right now. Facebook group. You know what I'm saying? And YouTube. If you're on YouTube right now, subscribe real quick so we can do the 100 chip challenge. Well, we got 100 subscribers. We get 100 subscribers. We do the hottest chip in the world, which is the Pacquiao chip, one chip challenge. We'll do that live on all platforms once we get 100 subscribers, you know? So if you're on YouTube right now, subscribe real quick or wait until you like the content, you know what I'm saying? We got enough content on the catalog. We got much more coming in the future. So once you get to the point where you like this content, I appreciate if you just subscribe so we can get to the 100 subscribers so I can show these boys how to eat these hot chips. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Please, dog. You out of practice.
You know?
You ain't ready for that. That's world war right there.
100 subscribers. We going to war. We're going to battle together. That's one of them joints where you scrap up and look at your man like, hey, we about to get into this shit. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Hey, you better have the Slurpee in the back. You better have all that, yeah?
Oh, I already got my game plan, nigga, bro. A game plan set. For sure. Bow. Them things right there, boy. 100 subscribers on YouTube is what we're trying to reach. We reach 100 subscribers, then we eat this chip live on YouTube, Facebook, all platforms, live. The hottest chip in the world. You know, Rail ain't ready for that.
What's that, Carolina Reaper?
Jay ain't ready for that either. You know? He ain't ready for that. Yes, the hottest pepper in the world. The hottest chip. Reaper chip. The Reaper chip, Slim. You know what I'm saying? Hit you with the Reaper chip. What it do, Jay? You all right? Get you back at it. Nigga. Young, so I'm on the motherfucker early this morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in that joint cleaning up the shop and shit. Not in the morning. I'm being in my zone in the morning, shit, you know? So in that joint cleaning up the music, you know it's gonna be Cube and the boys. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Not O'Shea, Cube.
O'Shea?
Yeah. Now I don't know now. He's softening up for me. He might come back into it. You know what I'm saying, Doc? So I'm in that joint, listen to my normal shit, back 10 Cube, Dub C, the whole nine, right? Cleaning up. So I'm looking across the street. Man, you know what I'm saying? Talk to this girl, snatch the shoes. So I'm thinking it's just normal. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm still sweeping this shit. So they still arguing. Oh, straight arguing on this joint. Next thing you know, this nigga picks her up and put her on the shoulders like they in the woods or some shit like this shit. Try to pick her up like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Whole time I'm live. You know, I'm live almost all the time on Facebook and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was live at the time. So I turned it on them. Like, let me see what's going on. Put this on. Then they arguing again. Man picked her ass up again. try to take her down the streets. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm coming out the door. Nigga. She gets down, starts slapping this. He grabbed him again. He grabbed her again, right? Nigga, I'll tell you no lie. It had to be 9, 10 motherfucking dudes came out the U-Haul joint. One nigga stopped, 2, 3 cars stopped in the middle of the street. Shorty was bad, man. You know what I'm saying? She had this little ass skirt on.
Oh, yeah.
Bad as fuck. Old man get out the joint. He had 9 niggas. They was moving some shit in the U-Haul joint. Hey, man, what's up? What you doing? Like that.
That was shit, yo. Hey,
man, like this and shit. They came on the joint like, what you doing, dog? Like, oh, I'm trying to give her a shoe. Yeah, man, give her a shoe, man. Stop all that shit. Hey, man was like, man, this ain't none of y'all business. Like, man,
for real, yeah.
Like, what you doing, yo? We ain't let you do all that. This car stopped, right? Pulled over. Old man jump out of jail with a crowbar. Hey, lady, you want me to crack him in the head? Hey, dog, they had to stop the old man now. You know what I'm saying? It was like, dog, we forgot about that issue. We got to stop old man. He about to fuck dude over this crowbar. You know what I'm saying? The shit got out of hand, Slim. Dog. When I tell you this nigga made a big mistake trying to beat his girl up in the middle of broad daylight, dog. When I say niggas are not gonna let you beat women up, Slim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a nigga in the street, average nigga in the street is not gonna walk past and let you just slap a bitch around and throw him. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Nigga. It looked like first of all, he was in the wrong spot. He was around a U-Haul joint, right?
Yeah.
Niggas moving about 9, 10 niggas moving shit in the truck. Niggas stop saying, "Hold on, what the fuck this nigga doing?" Put the shit down. Shit came up. Half niggas ain't had no shirt on, none of that shit. Hey, baby, what's up? Baby had the bitch like this, like, huh? I'm giving her. Nah, nigga, put her down. What the fuck wrong with you, dog? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was tripping. I was like, man, that's certain shit you don't do. Like you say, you don't do that shit in the daytime. You don't do that shit at all, for real. Motherfuckers see that. No.
My nigga, you cannot do that. You froze up, Jake.
That nigga said he picked her up, threw her over her shoulder.
Nigga, if you go on my live, man, I'm telling you right now, you see my live from this morning. I put that joint on there. The whole time, first he was trying to pick her up, she was smacking it, hitting her with them jabs. Next thing you know, he got her over like this. Shoe fell off. Maybe I was like, "Hey, what's up, dog?" Hey, you gotta put her down, dog. He's like, "Man, no, give her a shoe. Nah, give her a shoe, but you gotta put her down, man." He started talking shit over and I was like, "Hey, lady, you want me here with the crowbar?" They had to be like sick. He was not playing. He was gonna hit this main man with this crowbar, so he's not playing, nigga.
That's not good.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna sit there and watch you beat up no female.
Exactly.
Well, it seemed like he was trying to get her to go home, and she was like, "Nah, I gotta go out and do me real quick."
There was something going on. Yeah. Man was trying to put her in the car. He had her on the shoulder, nigga, like that,
Yeah.
like caveman or something. He had her like
Like a sack of potatoes and shit.
Nigga, what? She was kicking, scratching, all that. The niggas jumped out of U-Haul like, "Hey, man, what's up?" Hey, you gotta put her down, dog. You know what I'm saying? Man was like, "Nah, I'm trying to give her a shoe." Nah, you give her a shoe, but you gotta put her down, man, nigga. What's wrong? They was like, "All right, what you want me to do with her? What you want me to do with him, man? I mean, Shawty." So I was like, she ain't say nothing. She started walking.
Yeah, she knew she was wrong too. She was doing a lot of dumb shit.
Start walking and shit. Man about to get his head peeled back to the white meat, nigga.
Yeah, you don't know that dog. He might know how to fight. See, that's what I'm saying. That's how shit escalate right there.
Shit, old man got over that crowbar. He's gonna open something up, nigga.
You better duck, dive, and duck. I hit him with
The nigga got his door was still on there. He swung at the, "Hey, lady, you want me to hit him?"
Before you get that crowbar off that quick.
"Lady, miss, you want me? I'm telling you, dog, you shut up." He kept telling me, "Man, shut up."
Like, Pops,
He gonna right there. He gonna crack this nigga's lip.
hey, Pops, you go keep telling me shut up now, Pops. Chill out now. Chill out,
He gonna
Pops.
crack you right across your head.
Nah.
You wouldn't even wait for Shorty to say, "Okay, yeah, hit him." Nope. That nigga talk, I'm gonna crack his ass. That was funny. What it do, Jay?
Not much. Cool.
Everything been good?
Yeah.
Been chilling all day? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
You know? Man, I do want to talk about your man. They say he purchased the motherfucker XFL.
Yeah, 15 million.
Damn, 15.
Yeah, it ain't worth nothing.
You don't think so? Why is it even worth 15 million? Where did that even come from?
Overhead costs.
Like, it ain't no people there. It's just a motherfucking name and shit.
There you go. He wanted it. Yeah, he wanted it.
So what you think? If he what you think he gonna do with that joint?
I don't know. Probably try to resell it to somebody else. McMahon can't do that with it.
McMahon?
Yeah, he gave up on that shit. That's twice he didn't try to fix it, and that shit didn't go the way he wanted it. So he like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, McMahon, he one of them fools that he think everything is, you know what I'm saying?
He think he can market anything, which is true, but it's already an established product, like, it's dominating. So for you to take a slice of that, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
He ain't there to get it. But I saw a lot of people going to see the Defenders. But then
Who?
the Defenders, that's what the DC team was. Down there by the waterfront where the National Stadium at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a whole bunch of them down there. I mean, it was a good idea, but the Corona came and fucked them up. Otherwise, he might have made it. I use might very lightly, but he might have made it.
You know?
But yeah, that Corona came, that destroyed him. He ain't looking too hot now.
I'm thinking if he keep the rules, first of all, you gotta make the rules something where, you know what I'm saying?
He can't pay the people with contracts.
He can't what?
How you gonna pay the people contracts if he was to try to start the league back up?
What you think he about to do with it?
I don't know. I think it's a ploy. This is my hunch. You know how somebody want the name so bad, they'll try to take it from him and resell it, rebrand it.
So you think he gonna change it from XFL?
No, he gonna keep the name. He just gonna probably sell it to somebody else who could probably make it bigger.
So what if he want to start XFL and take it back to the old rules, all the old rules where niggas was hitting? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Running backs was thorough back then too.
But he don't have no contracts with stadiums. He gotta get all that. He got to line up tour dates.
If Ice Cube can get that shit with the big three, I know he can get with XFL. He can get some.
But Cube know a lot of people.
Most of his shit was based in LA. He played most of them games in LA.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird out here, dog.
Huh?
I said it'd be weird out here. People, I'm trying to figure out why he would buy it.
No.
What's the motivation behind that?
I don't get that either.
I'm like, unless he got a grand design, like he gonna get some of his people like Sap and all of them he used to mess with, but they old.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. It just seemed like left field to me. Why spend 15 minutes on the team name? I mean the organization.
I never heard him. Now you remember he did play football before he started wrestling.
Yeah, he played with Miami.
So yeah.
He was on. He played with Warren Sapp and all them.
Yeah, you're right.
Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, all of them. I don't think he was that good compared to them, but
oh hell no.
I think he was probably third string.
He wasn't nowhere near them.
Yeah. But then Miami got banned, and I think that's when he left. A whole bunch of them left after that.
Exactly.
You remember the U days, dog? You remember that real U?
But this motherfucking SFL thing, I like this shit. I used to like I don't like NFL no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like I like the Bears and shit. That's my team. But other than that, I don't feel that shit no more. It's like you watch a game, the shit is just you can't tackle a motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
You get to the quarterback, you got to stop and look around and ask the ref, can I do anything there?
Yeah, it ain't like the old days.
Shit tripping me out. Like you run across the middle, you know ain't nobody touching you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, man. The middle is the main thing. Like you can't come across the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you getting crushed.
Hell yeah. What you think, Jay?
I think it's good. I think it's a good idea, but if I was The Rock, I would try to make implement some type of plan for it. Okay, you got college football, you got college basketball, you got the G League and the NBA, and then you don't have no development league in the NFL. So that's when the XFL comes in. You do have Arena Football League, but that don't really count too good. And Canadian Football League, but the Canadian Football League got a different tone to their football league. Like they got the field goal post in front of the end zone, not the regular way, behind the end zone.
Exactly.
So, don't nobody really watch the AFL. They went out of business anyway, too.
I mean, like stuff like that when you start moving the goalposts and do tricky stuff. I ain't talking about all that wild shit. I think you should keep everything the same, but the rules just be different. You know what I'm saying? Than what they are in the NFL. I'm not feeling the shit that's in the NFL. I think 15, 20 years now, I don't even know if NFL gonna be the top thing no more, right? Because
Because
as far as our culture, as far as the black culture, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just not. You can't do anything. You basically playing flag football.
That's
yeah,
what's
it's
going
kind
to
of watered down.
I said that's what's going to end up being flag football. Because everybody wants to see high flying scoring games.
Or they gonna have it where the quarterback got the flag on or some dumb shit. Sooner or later it's gonna happen.
The only reason why they did that rule with the quarterback is because a lot of them was getting them freak injuries to the knees, and you had the Saints with the bounty gate and shit fucking niggas up on purpose. Now you got somebody going there with the intent to hurt this man. Ain't you getting a bonus for crushing this man? You gonna get that bonus, huh? I always remember my movie, The Program. My man, that linebacker, he started fucking with people. That was my movie, dog. He's like, yeah, you don't want to fuck with my sister. You hear the guys, and they're like, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
You talking about linebacker?
Yeah, you don't remember that? Oh man, y'all can't be that old, dog.
What movie?
The Program. When my man was fucking him up. Oh man,
you said The Program?
Yeah. Oh man, y'all.
Yeah, he was getting fucked up. He was fucking him up.
But yeah, I think he got a plan. He got to have a plan. We spent $15 million on. I hope he got a plan.
He got people in the joint with him.
Yeah, he got to though. I heard J-Lo and A-Rod trying to buy the Mets.
Oh yeah.
They got everybody trying to get $2 billion together. That would get me though, man. I know. I was like, so you gotta pull your weight. Man. All these people got all this money, and they don't want to buy a franchise.
That's crazy.
I'm just random thought.
My thing is the minorities not doing it, but J-Lo at one point with Mark Anthony had the Miami Dolphins. They had a piece of that pie. I'm not sure if they still got a piece of that pie or they sold it or whatever.
But yeah, I heard that they took a tour of the stadium and everything. I'm like, I didn't know J-Lo had that type of money. But then they said they got a lot of other investors.
Yeah.
They got like a shit ton of NFL players, basketball players. They like grouping all their money together. I don't know, dog. That's a lot of money. $2 billion, dog. We ain't talking about $1 billion. They want $2 billion.
But I'm thinking
for the Mets.
He did this real quiet too. Cause you know when the main man from WWE, Vince McMahon, did that shit, it was a big thing. He did that shit, you know. And Trump tried to buy the I think New Jersey. I think he had New Jersey for a minute. Right?
Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the USFL team, but that was the United States Football League. But they ain't never let him in the NFL. That's why he always so mad.
Yeah, because they already know how he is. He had bad intentions when he did own the team in the USFL.
Mm-hmm. They did not want him in the NFL.
So when the USFL went under, that's because he went under. He was doing some wild shit, you know, as far as owning.
Who, Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But the owner league different nowadays. You get that right TV contract, that's where all your money coming from.
Yeah.
It's hard to get that contract because that's how they making their money. And streaming services and the NFL Network, NBA TV.
That's why cable be going up.
You tell them. I don't think people keep cable no more. I think everybody just buy Netflix and Hulu and stuff.
Everybody think Dwayne Wade is one of the investors and shit.
Might be.
One of the investors in XFL.
Who, Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
He might be.
I'm trying to figure out how you gonna spin this. It got me thinking. I'm like, what are you gonna do with this junk?
I know, because I do want to see something different in the NFL, for real. But at the same time, I don't want to see no just a sloppy shit like the AFL and all that arena shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to see all that either.
Yeah, Vince tried to make it too much acting like, too much wrestling. You can't do that.
That's his thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was doing the first time he had the XFL.
Oh, it was terrible.
Two guys tried to run for the ball. The first play of the game, two guys trying to run for the ball as a coin toss, and one of them get hurt. They broke his wrist or his arm or something.
And I think Trump had one of those teams though. He had New Jersey or one of those. One of them was his team before he tried to own the whole thing.
Well, XFL?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, him and Vince tight, so.
In fact, he had the New Jersey Generals.
It was only two players in the XFL that people knew about. And that was what's his name? Tommy Maddox. And he hate.
Oh yeah.
I was looking for a jersey. And he hate New Jersey.
Let's say here initially Donald Trump was tapped to own the team.
But
And
then,
they never gave it to him.
Yeah.
He ain't pay the franchise fee.
You gotta pay that.
course, he tried to get that joke for free.
You know?
Playing with
It's
that.
like everything this clown do, he do that dumb shit.
That's
I'm
why
like,
he became president, so he gets some free goddamn tax money. They don't be knowing his rap sheet.
Man, this nigga
God
wants to-
damn.
We know that joint now though, for sure.
That's how rich people stay rich, though.
Let's see what they talking about with my man on the investors and Dwayne Wade. Let's see.
Okay, I'll mute.
Joke that the NFL is changing the opt-out period mainly because they don't want to continue to see guys opt out. I'm sure they're shocked about how many guys have opted out. But it's the same thing when we sign the CBA. Sometimes some of those things that we think are good sometimes backfire. We have rookies who are locked in long-term contracts and tag. You guys don't think we would love to change that about the CBA, but we can't. That's the point of signing an agreement. So I think it's terrible. I think it's BS.
All right, so Adam Schefter, how concerned are you on a scale of 1 through 10 on the NFL's decision to move up the opt-out date?
Diane, I'll go 7 here, just because we've seen close to 50 players opt out already, and it's been described to me by other people around the league that they are concerned that there will be more, that there'll be a surge of activity here in the days leading up to the deadline. There you see some of the notable players who already have opted out, some notable big-name players on that list that leave holes on teams. Then again, many of these teams have
Yeah. Before we go to Dwayne Wade, we gotta think about the NFL starting up and and everybody's not going. Before we go to XFL,
You can't make nobody play don't want to play, though.
this is about to get ugly.
I mean, like most people say, I don't know why they don't just scrap the season. I mean, I get it, but it is just too much risk, And then wintertime's going to be worse.
Oh hell yeah.
Because the cold already bring the flu. And the flu symptoms is regular to that shit, the corona flu. So, so you in for it.
Wow.
The same thing with hockey. Baseball, all of them still playing. Well, most niggas saying fuck it already. They're not playing.
But some people got different situations. Like they parents sick or they take care of people that's really sick, and you can't have that shit and you can't be exposed to it.
Like the NFL, they ain't doing no bubble or nothing like that. You know
so I don't know how that's gonna work.
There's another thing, look, like people that in the FDA and shit like that, they know what to do. I don't know why they don't hire like people from the government, the FDA and shit like that. Or like, for example, we work in a warehouse, right? There's certain places where you couldn't walk through without having all your shit on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You couldn't walk in it. It's the same thing. You got, I mean, it's sanitation, dog. I don't know why they don't just make it easier. They hire motherfuckers from FDA people that knows about the sanitation thing. You know what I'm saying? And then have it where, like, when you come in, you fucking, like, we used to come in, everything on, whoop, whoop, you know what I'm saying?
You
You
know?
come in, get sanitized in a little room or something before you go into the locker room, you know what I'm saying? Cleaned up, sanitized, and then when you come out, before you come out the locker room, you sanitize again before you hit the field. All that good shit. They should be doing all types of shit. They got the money to do shit. I don't know why they bullshit. It ain't the
But-
same with schools and shit. They wait for the government to get them money. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Like the NFL, they should be able to do whatever.
I thought that, but it's sweating, dog. You around dudes and you sweating. There ain't no way it ain't going to transfer, young.
They ain't gonna be satisfied till the whole NFL starts spreading that shit.
I'm like, young, they spitting, they coughing, they guzzling. It's brotherhood, niggas slapping each other. All that shit ain't gonna work, dog. It's just not. It's just not, young.
Blowing their nose, the construction worker style, you know.
And then people asymptomatic. That's the real problem right there, because that's the person that's gonna get everybody sick. Person who can't get sick. So I don't know, dog. That's the issue right there. And I'm like, all right, I get it. You got NFL contracts, but what is it worth to you, young? You know what I'm saying? Niggas breaking legs, arms. You around flu, pneumonia.
Then you gotta take a COVID test before you get surgery.
Oh, man, this is too much, man. I mean, the idea of the world shutting down should have been done a while ago, and this shit would have been over with. But they didn't want to shut down and pay everybody bills, or tell them they didn't have to pay bills. If they just did that, then none of this shit would be happening right
Now that people unemployment is gone,
now. Ain't good either.
people about to get put out the same day too.
Damn, same day put out. That's not good either.
Damn, but if you fuck around and have scab players playing the whole season, or whatever they gonna have out there, eventually people ain't gonna come. I don't like no season where the people ain't dead, most stars not dead. It's like, what kind of season is that? And then you get the championship, like who? Like really?
Yeah, you got the championship, dog.
It's an
But-
asterisk to the championship.
Nah, ain't never no asterisk. You know, Redskins won on the strike year. Nobody put an asterisk on it.
I
I don't
would.
even remember that year.
You know, oh yeah, you was a youngin', dog. You ain't know
Don't
no
nobody
better.
even bring that year up.
You know what I'm saying? You still sucking your thumb, dog. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, no commentary bring that year up. Nobody bring that year
The Redskin fans do.
up. You know?
They bring that year up.
That's crazy.
They was hyping that jump too.
Then they got my man Eddie Goldman. He ain't coming. I'm mad about that.
Why would he come?
Cold beast. Let's see what's popping.
There, they drafted players at those very positions. But when you hear the McCourty speak out, they are truly respected. They have a good pulse of the league. They understand how it works. They're bothered by it. But I think the NFL wants to move this up because essentially the opt-out deadline was supposed to be a week after that side letter agreement between the NFL and the NFLPA was signed. It's taken them a little bit longer to get that signed than people expected. This was the time that people thought would be the opt-out deadline. So it's right where it's supposed to be. It just looks like the league is pushing it up a little bit.
Yeah, the McCourtys have been very outspoken about it, and Devin McCourty still hasn't even made his decisions.
Up there in New England better than anyone. Patrick Chung plays the safety position. He's another signal caller along with Devin McCourty. Now, if Devin McCourty decided to opt out, then you really have some problems because you have veterans who could teach the system as well as Bill installs it. Now, the
Man,
good thing
Patriots'
about
whole
New England
team
is the
ain't
fact that they always seem to have an answer. Going to teach them the ropes and the nuance of Bill's very complicated schemes. And what, unlike anything we've ever seen in the history of the National Football League.
Yeah, this condensed offseason has made the veterans that much valuable. They're almost serving as assistant coaches out there now for those young rookies. Another major storyline this offseason, speaking of rookies, we got rookie quarterbacks, right, that aren't getting enough reps. Here,
and I'm excited to work with him.
I think that's called knowing your
position in all of sports, and they're going to do it without the benefits of having any work prior to
Yeah, they gonna talk about the XFL, man.
difficult for a young rookie quarterback.
You know, nothing's guaranteed in this league.
I'm gonna go on a revenge tour this year for sure.
They've agreed to purchase the XFL for about $15 million. This is according to a news release that was issued on Monday morning. Remember, the XFL basically just canceled it all this season after COVID. But it certainly was getting a lot of excitement, a lot of players developing their hoping to get a shot one day to play in the NFL. So we'll see if that returns and when it does. Meantime, guys, coming up, in case you haven't heard, it's Tom Brady's 43rd birthday today. We're going to take a deeper look as to why the number 43 means more to the GOAT than just his age. We can hear
Damn, I think 43. Your man 43 this year.
Hey, Rad, you could be out there, dog. Come on, Rad. You can catch a ball.
I guarantee you, this ankle, one person twist on his ankle, he's gonna be done, Slim.
Come on, Rad. You supposed to be out there, dog.
One good hit,
Yeah,
nah.
he's done.
He ain't getting touched.
Be like RG3 out there.
That happened to my man.
RG3 went. I don't know what happened to that nigga after he got hit, boy. He was done.
He got hit. That was it. His knee couldn't hold up no more. That was it.
No. That was terrible, too.
By Baltimore Ravens defense, too.
Hell
Love
yeah.
that, man.
Ray, oh, yeah, I remember that game, too. Shit.
Yeah, Ray and them got it into his ass.
Hell yeah. Damn. I know Trump mad as shit that Dwayne Johnson, he got the joint. And he, all this time, he probably wish he wasn't president, too.
Nah, he getting his bread. That's all that matters.
Nah, he wanted his team. He wanted the XFL for sure.
Shit, he wanted the NFL.
That's what he wanted.
Yeah, he'll never get that.
I know. They ain't never letting that man part of there.
He never touched that right there for nothing.
He the outsider to them. They like, they kid at the playground and never get to play.
At all. Jake,
You got kids that get picked, that don't get picked by a team.
You been catching the games? NBA games?
Yeah. I watched the Clippers and the Lakers.
What they look like? I think Clippers won, didn't it?
Nah, Lakers beat them. LeBron missed, caught it, rebounded, and put it back up. Lucky ass shit, but I don't know. I saw Devin Booker get at him last night though.
Who?
The Clippers. Devin Booker shot that shit in Paul George in the face. Yeah, he mugged him. I didn't know Youngin was like that. Youngin all right though.
Yeah, Booker like that. He put up 70 like a year ago, last season.
Man, that's easy in the rules this league give you. You get hot, you put up 70.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he all right though, dog. He got that killer in him. He's not shy away from it.
And
But
it
look like some high school shit though, for real. You know how high school games was? If you ever went to one of them, John, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
They be interviewing motherfuckers. They got to stand 8 feet away with a long ass thing. Hey, whoever holding that mic up, they strong as shit too, because that's a long ass way to hold that and hold that for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, when I'm long, yeah.
I'm like, fuck that. They don't pay enough. We got to be rotating or something. They be holding them Jones up, but it's just some low budget shit. Like majorly low budget.
I was about to say, hell yeah.
I mean, it don't have a feel. I don't know how you can say it. Ain't no rush in it. The crowd is from they importing the crowd. So people in the hometown, I guess they go to the stadium and they put them on a teleprompter or something. I don't know. It just seemed kind of funny the way they did
It look
that.
like Zoom jumps to me.
Yeah, Zoom, whatever you want to call it. That shit just funny, huh? I'm like, y'all this desperate? Y'all gotta make something. I guess y'all gotta break even.
They gotta break even.
Yeah. Half the people look out of shape. Everybody else look different.
It kind of looked like, when I was watching it, it kind of looked like it was a scrimmage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I peaked it like I think
And I think that's
Repeat,
how
bro.
NFL will be because they not going to be trained too good.
Yeah, I'm about to say no training camp. They ain't had the preseason game. It's almost mid-August.
It's not gonna be terrible, man.
It's going to be kind of sloppy.
Like man said, some people opting out. That means you have people in there that don't know the system. It's gonna be ugly.
And then the NFL, they purposely pushed up the opt-in schedule to tomorrow. So they got to tomorrow at 4 to opt out.
Yeah.
Originally, it was like almost at the end of this month, but then they swapped it for tomorrow, like all of a sudden. I'm like, I see what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to prison these players to work on the cop field.
That's crazy.
But it's good though because they need to know what they're working with. You don't wait till last minute and everybody like, man, fuck. This nigga ain't here and I'm gonna opt out too. Nah, we need to know that ahead of time so that, like you said, they can get scared players.
Exactly.
And catch them up. But they still got, like you said, like I told baseball, they need to have A team and a B team. Because if A team's sick, B team need to step right on in.
It's tough to have a B team. B team shit. Fuck around and get everybody hurt.
Hey.
Hey. That's what B teams do.
Yeah, B teams do that. But hey, if everybody got a B team, I mean, I'm gonna take 2 teams to get that COVID. That's it.
But I appreciate The Rock. I smell what you cooking, dog.
You don't smell that.
XFL, dog. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I smell what you cooking on now. Long as you bring it where it's hardcore hitting and football, real football, nigga, you doing what I want you to do. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, if you wasting your time, you ain't doing that. Everybody just gonna watch the NFL.
And continue to eat that pie.
You know? Do you smell XFL? You know what I'm saying, Doc? Hey, before we move on, y'all something y'all want to say about XFL or The Rock himself? Before we move on, I'm gonna bring DJ Bill in from you know what I'm saying? He brought a friend to the podcast now, you know what I'm saying? So DJ Bill, you know, he got the wrestling podcast, you know.
Classic, baby. It's the classic.
You know? It's an instant classic. Hey, you know, like I told, I don't know if Jay was here. I give him credit for me even being on this shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't really doing shit like that. I was like a nigga doing little 5-minute videos and shit, just trying to say, hey, what I think about wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you was a ranter, huh?
Yeah, I was just throwing videos out there. And my man hit me up, was like, hey, you want to come on our joint? You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, I've been in love with this shit. I can come on live anytime now, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to introduce this DJ Bill. It's the Classic Podcast. All wrestling, anything wrestling you want to know, that's the podcast you need to hit up. YouTube, all that. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter, all that. You bring them in so he can tell them yourself what's up. You know what I'm saying? What it do, man?
What's up? What's up?
Welcome to the Third Perspective Podcast. You know who up top, Radical Rail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's Jay down the bottom.
What's up, Jay?
You know?
What's up?
You know we rapping about the XFL, The Rock. You smell what The Rock is cooking, what?
Okay.
Now, I remember Rock was your number 2.
I think it was. I think it was.
What you think about the XFL, dog?
I mean, I think it's good. I hope. You know, it sucks the way the situation ended up because I think people are really liking it, especially having football all year round and having like somewhat of a national type football all year round. I know obviously you got the Canadian Football League that starts a little bit earlier. Of course, you had Arena in the past that I don't know if people really followed as much. I guess we saw with the bankruptcy they went through. People won't follow that as much. I think the XFL kind of gave us something a little different, even though it was, but like you can't deviate too much from football. I don't think. You know, I think you got to still be what we know and love on Sundays, but you got to give it to us in a little bit of a different way. And I think the XFL did that. I was kind of upset when kind of Corona shut everything down, especially with, you know, some of these leagues that some of the smaller leagues that we like, you know, they kind of shut everything down. So I'm glad. I'm hoping that The Rock does something weird. Hopefully he got, you know, I'm sure he does got the money to you know, do something with it, even just, you know, get it going and then resell it. You know, I think would be good for him.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's his plan though. I think they're gonna try, you know, build it up and then resell it, make a profit off of it. Cause what did he know about running a league? That's what I'm saying. Unless he got the right people around him, he got booked the sites, and you know what I'm saying. He gotta be able to draw people. Unless he gonna be commentating on every game, then I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I just hope they do. I don't know. I think it would be good for him. You know, sometimes you gotta have somebody to put the money into it, and then kind of just hand it back over to who, you know, the hands that it was in. You know, even if you're funding it and maybe even making a little bit more of the money off of it than everybody else. You know, I think it was in good hands. I don't know who was really over it like that. I watched it and I enjoyed it, but you know, I don't know whose hands it was really in per se. I think they were doing something good with it. It felt like, you know, like I said, it didn't deviate too much from, you know, kind of the NFL, but it was also, you know, it also had a different feeling about it. You know, it had some different things that was kind of cool. Some, you know, some stuff that may even been a little bit over the top. You know, all the microphones, like it felt like everything was mic'd up. I might have been mic'd up. I think sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I think I was running from home and I heard myself on there one time. You know, they had everything mic'd up on there, and sometimes it would kind of get annoying because you weren't used to it, but it was also kind of cool, different camera angles and stuff like that. You know, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, the camera angles was nice they had. Yeah. Now stuff like that I like. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't really. I mean, I like my Bears. You know what I'm saying? But I can care less about NFL itself. You know what I'm saying? If you can show me something better, hey, that's, you know me, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am with wrestling. Like, if it's better, but I watch that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, because I've been watching the CFL for years. Well, and I recently stopped watching it just because it's too much to find it. You know, being from America, it's too much to find the CFL. Unless they play on ESPN. Every once in a while they play on ESPN. But it just gave me something to watch before football started, and I really got into it. You know, and I think the CFL replicates NFL football. I think more than anything, really. You know, even with, you know, the AFL kind of felt a little gimmicky and a little goofy sometimes with the way it's played. Of course, all due respect to the people who play it, they're still, you know, putting it all out there, but still, like, just the way, you know, it being smaller. They're being wild everywhere. You know, everywhere you go, like some of that stuff was kind of just, it didn't resonate with me. But I think, you know, in terms of the XFL, it felt like it was just a mini version of the NFL, and you felt like the players could really translate to the NFL. Some of them at least, and of course we saw some of them get signed after, you know, the XFL folded earlier this year.
Yeah. What you think, Jay?
I believe that XFL was a good move because it to me, it won't put so much as a competition to the NFL, but it's something to watch in the off season, and it's for, you know, players to move up, step down, because right when the pandemic was going on, there was some teams that were signing players from the XFL to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they felt, though, is that they, you know, is the best replacement for the replacement. Mm-hmm. Outside of, you got players coming in the draft, and, you know, the undrafted players.
Well, if you get cut from the NFL too, you know, where do you go? You know, I think that's a big thing that the XFL gave us, because the NFL don't have like a G League or nothing like that. You know, they got the practice squad, but what's the practice squad do? You know, so sometimes I think it would kind of be nice to see some of those practice squad players get a chance to play in the XFL or get to play somewhere, so then you can see, okay, this dude might really be something, but we might not never know because he always in the practice squad.
Yeah,
that's true. You might got a diamond in the rough.
Yeah, especially at running back. Running back is a key position where you can get them from all these leagues, bring them in, and running back is an easy position to translate from league to league. I think that's the only position that can translate. If you're a vicious running back anywhere, you can be a vicious running back anywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that translate whatever.
I don't know. We saw Trent Richardson was a beast, but then
who?
Trent was a beast, but you know, when the hole opened up for him, he picked the opposite hole, bro. Come on now. Come on, Trent. Come on.
I don't know about that. What you think, Rick?
Yeah, nah, don't bring that man name up ever again.
Come on.
You said who?
Trent be running the ball like this. Hey, where's you going, Trent? Come on.
I don't know, man. Me personally, I think, like I tell them, I think it's a good idea. I hope we just go all out with the just thinking of new stuff, man. Be innovative and shit. And let people tackle people. Let niggas get hit.
Yeah, some of the hits that was in the XFL reboot we saw, I was like, whoa, okay. You know, they did kind of let them hit a little bit more. I think
they was smacking motherfuckers.
Yeah, they were. This has to be some, you know, some sort of like, okay, this a little too far, just from, you know, what you've learned from, you know, from the previous, you know, not only the XFL but just the NFL in general. But still, it was cool to see some hits, some like, whoa, some hits that made you say, oh, okay, you can do that in football now, for real.
You know, I don't know. I probably can take it. You know what I'm saying? I'll feel it through. You know what I'm saying? If that thing they hitting, they running, if they ain't catering to the quarterback and all that nonsense, I can watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let the quarterback be one of the players, then we good. You know what I'm saying? Once you start treating the quarterback like he your sister or something, or little daughter over there throwing the ball, then we got a problem, Jay. That's when the problem starts right there, yeah.
But see, this whole thing came about. I don't know if y'all remember a couple years ago, Vontaze Burfict in that game with the Pittsburgh Steelers, Pittsburgh and Cincinnati.
You talking about when he ended Antonio Brown's career? Yeah.
Yeah, when he knocked the sense out of his head, he been going off ever since.
Yeah,
he ain't been right. He ain't been right ever since. I'm serious.
And playing the Kanye West. I'm telling you.
It was that hit. I'm trying to tell you, it was that
he
hit.
has not been right.
He ain't been right ever since. Like, he got told to fuck off. He didn't get told up. He got told off.
Hey, I think they be like NFL try to stop like hitting come across the middle, because you know how people get in freak accidents and shit with bending legs back and stuff like that. I think you could do that even if you ain't trying to tackle somebody hard and shit. You can end up doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think once you get people stuttering and stopping and trying to figure out, can I hit them and all that, that's when people start getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? You got a nigga going full speed and stop and trying to figure out, can I hit him? You know what I'm saying? They ain't a broken knee. Because you try to stop on a dime and shit and ask the ref, is this good? To light his ass up, you know what I'm saying?
I think too, you know, you got the Ryan Shazier situation where it felt like you look at it, it looks like a routine tackle. You're like, all right, you know, what happened? Then the man can't get up. So it's like, you know, what do you do? How do you manage that? Because you don't want that to happen all the time just because somebody hits you hard, or just because you hit somebody else hard.
I think they need to clean house with the referees in NFL and start new referees with people that ain't been in the system so long that they so sensitive. Like, if the crowd say, ooh, then it's okay, I forgot this thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, it wasn't that bad. You listen to the crowd. That's your problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of that, man.
You know, I think they need the replacement refs back.
Huh?
They need the replacement refs back. That's what they got to do. They got to get the replacement refs back. You know, we need some Fail Marys. What else? What else we got? You know, we got had a couple of different situations with them. We need to bring them back. We need the controversy back in the NFL. That's
yes, indeed. You sit all the refs that's there now, sit them down like real safe and start anew.
But they told them that the referee the games like that, so it don't really matter.
Nah, but see, if you new to the coming in the NFL, you fresh, you just calling plays the way they are. You ain't real sensitive. Like the people that been there so long and been through this shit, been through the changes, and know why people are freaked out over shit. You know what I'm saying? And scared that they gonna be on camera, not calling the call that, you know what I'm saying, that's clear to everybody else. That type shit.
I don't know if it's gonna work though, Robert, because I can guarantee you, if I walked in and I was like, I want to be an NFL rep, They're gonna be like, all right, you got to go through this 60-hour class, 60 hours worth of classes to learn how to be an NFL ref. And I bet you they got a lot of the things that you should flag in there. I bet you they're probably teaching any new refs that we see. They're probably getting taught and being molded into like this NFL ref.
I'm saying if you snap somebody like from NCAA, like college and shit like that, those refs in there, they not programmed like that already. You know what I'm saying? College they get it in. You know what I'm saying? Like they will get in there. They ain't gonna be so sensitive to everybody get touched. Like, oh, let me stop. You know what I'm saying? No. They throw about 20 flags a game. Nobody want to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when them Bears playing. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Man, stop playing, man.
When the Bears playing, I don't see no flags right to it. What are you doing, Doc? You slowing us up.
What y'all gonna do at quarterback, bro? Y'all going with Nick Foles and Mitchell Trubisky? Go with Mitch. I like Mitch. I don't know about
Mitch too. I don't know what the problem was. You know what I'm saying?
Nick Foles, bro. I don't know about Nick Foles, bro. I know he got a Super Bowl. I get it.
I'm not finna make Foles at all. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. He got a Super Bowl now, but I don't know about Nick Foles, bro. I don't know about
now back up, yeah, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Wow. But the fight for I don't want to see him as my starter at the Bears.
Yeah, that's what's up.
No. Mitch took us to the championship, dog. Y'all remember
he didn't. No, he ain't never take us to the championship.
Well, we won the division and we went to the joint.
Nah.
It off the side.
Yep. You know what, Rabbit? I got
the championship.
I got a good idea for y'all. Y'all lose out and y'all go draft Trevor Lawrence. There you go.
We ain't doing that no more.
Hey, there you go.
We ain't in the business of losing out no more, dog. We the Bears.
I know. Y'all miss Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson.
All right, first, before we go any further on this podcast, what's your team again? Eagles, right?
Yeah.
Your joint is Cowboys, right? That's not right, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want nobody hiding when the season is over. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys and Philly. You know what I'm saying? And you like the Redskins, right?
I like the Ravens.
I let you slide with the Ravens. You know what I'm saying?
I like the Ravens. But come on, you know, I don't know. I think y'all might have to. Y'all miss out on Deshaun. Like we knew Deshaun was like that. Everybody knew Deshaun was like that. Come on.
Yeah, it was cool. But we're gonna make sure
the Bears and Redskins missed out on both of them. The Redskins
don't remind me of that, okay? You know what I'm saying? But I like dude. I don't think he would have fit in Chicago though.
Who?
Deshaun. None of that worked in Chicago. He wouldn't. I don't think he worked in Chicago.
I don't think he's working right where he is now either.
You don't think so?
Now, if you get rid of a fucking best wide receiver in the league for a bag of beans, what the hell was wrong with that coach?
I think Houston play in a dome, don't they?
Yeah, but they had the best wide receiver. Well, arguably the best wide receiver.
Yeah.
Me personally.
You know there's some Julio Jones fans out there that's going to be like, hold up now. Hold up.
Me personally, the best wide receiver is Michael Thomas, Mr. Uncheckable.
Uncheckable, though?
What about Julio, though? You got to put Julio in there.
Julio?
Julio. You got to put Julio in there. Come on now.
Julio. Only thing about Julio to me is that he get banged up a lot and he'll have to sit out 2-3 plays, and that's what's killing their offense. Like he'll get hurt for he'll have to sit out.
Ryan be killing that offense. Everybody know I don't like Matt Ryan. It might be Matt Ryan killing that offense now. Julio catching that thing. Calvin really catching that thing, bro. Come on now. They had 2 good running backs. They had Tevin and Devonta Freeman, and didn't do nothing with either one of them.
And I think both of them gone.
Yeah, they all both gone.
That's not good.
So the Falcons, they in a rough division anyway. They got the Panthers at a certain degree. They're rebuilding right now. But you got the Bucks and you got the Saints.
Yeah. I mean, what y'all think about my man 43 years old? What you think he gonna do?
Shit.
You talking about Tom? He ain't done yet. That's the goal right there. He ain't done yet. No, and I hate to say it because I'm tired of seeing him win. But they ain't going to. I don't think he done yet. He got too many weapons in Tampa. That's all they need.
No, I'm gonna tell you, if they don't do
I'm
him
gonna be honest with you, I think his reaction has got slower than it was because he's getting older.
Dog, if they
Like
don't
he's
do-
throwing it, but
He got the most weapons he didn't have since Randy Moss in them. When he had Randy Moss in them, like he ain't having
oh yeah,
who is Julian Edelman if he ain't on the Patriots? Nobody.
but
Like
dog,
Russ Wilkins the same way. Like he's always had a certain he's had good receivers, but like it's like they're almost like system receivers. And I don't think Tom's a system quarterback. You don't I just don't think you win like that just because of the system. Yes, their division sucks. I completely understand that. I will say that till the cows come home. But still, like I don't think he's done yet.
he in the NFC now, dog. When he get hit,
this is different. This is a different dog than AFC.
I mean, but who in the NFC? You know, you got the Niners. You got maybe the Saints. Maybe the Saints. The Seahawks.
Bears, nigga, wrong.
The Bears.
Who?
The defense.
We're talking contenders right now. I'm just saying who's the defense of the NFC.
Oh, the defense top 10. I don't know what you're talking about. When we get a hold of his ass, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, well, y'all better score some points. Y'all gotta score some points. Keep on.
Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Defense gotta score for us and shit. But yeah, when we start hitting his ass, shit.
Because I think the Saints sometimes are kind of suspect. They should be there every year. Probably they look like the team that should be there, but they're a little suspect to me.
I don't think they can beat you.
I ain't gonna say they suspect. They just having bad luck.
They're losing and L's and L.
The past couple of years, they've been shitted on for the past couple of years. Stephon Diggs shitted on him, and one of the refs shitted on him.
Always the refs, dog. Always the refs.
They get shitted on every year, dog.
Yes, they do.
At the last minute, though.
Y'all can't say that. Y'all can't say that now. Come on now. They just losing. They're taking the L's, bro. They're taking the L's. That's all it is. They're taking the L's.
Yes, indeed.
And now that Drew Brees have to go back to his Black History book, you know.
They're gonna really hit him this year.
Not good at all.
Yeah, tripping.
Well, I appreciate everybody right now tuning in on YouTube and Facebook Appreciate you a whole lot, especially on Spotify. Everybody download the podcast. Appreciate you a whole lot, especially up in Marlboro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you a whole lot. Download the podcast. You know what I'm saying, dog? And Tennessee. Appreciate you too. We see you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee. You know, this my man Radical Rail, co-host up top right here. You know, Jay at the bottom. We got my man the Beast. You know what I'm saying? DJ Bill. You know, you know what I'm saying? The host of the classic, Instant Classic podcast. You know what I'm saying? We're strictly wrestling. Ain't wrestling, mainly WWE though. You know what I'm saying?
No,
talk about wrestling, man. WWE, talk to me. If I want to get into wrestling right now, today, get back into it, dog. Should I do what? You know what I need to see.
Look, we done booted up the Impact reviews. That should tell you something. That should tell you something about what Impact doing right now. We done booted back up the Impact reviews.
Impact.
You might have to find it somewhere. I don't know. They might still be on Twitch. I don't know.
You gotta find it now.
No.
That's not good luck, dog.
I know you don't have access. We talked about it. You know, I already know you don't have access. It's on access. It might be on Twitch. I don't know. I don't watch it on Twitch. I don't like to watch it on Twitch. But I think it is on Twitch every Tuesday.
All right. So what's going on? Okay. You say Impact over WWE, right?
I would say Impact over WWE. I would say NXT over the main roster of WWE. I didn't say AEW over WWE. WWE ain't impressing me right now. I've enjoyed the pay-per-views, but I have not enjoyed like the week-to-week products. Some of the stuff they putting out there, I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, I'm just waiting for like the big payoffs. Like that's all that's been keeping me interested. I mean, I think right now SmackDown to me is outclassing Raw. in a way because SmackDown's doing some things that draw your interest a little bit more. But I mean, I don't know. I mean,
and that's funny. And that's
I know
you. Show.
right. I mean, I know you, Rabbit. I know you. You know, you feel wrestling, so I'm trying to think. Like,
exactly. Think. Yeah, exactly.
It's got to. I mean,
what about AEW?
AEW has been pretty good. I watched it for the past couple weeks. I watched Fight for the Fallen. I watched Fighter Fest and all that. It's pretty good. They got some good stuff on there. That they're a little bit more edgy, I feel like, than WWE, of course. So they do some good stuff too. I mean, it's worth checking out. You know, you'll know if you like it or if you don't. You know, it's worth checking out. Some of the other, like, I think their main event scene is booming. Like, I think their big players really make you want to watch. But then some of the other stuff, and this was my issue with AEW when they first came out. Their undercard I don't like. I'm not invested in it. I can't get invested in it. Their tag team division is good. I like their tag team division now. Their women's division I think is kind of it. It's kind of to me. I don't know if it should be, but it is. It's kind of It just don't. It don't. I can't do it. You know, I'd rather go watch the knockouts than watch that. I'd rather go watch WWE's women's division on the main roster.
Still got knockouts on Impact?
Yeah, they still got knockouts. Your girl, Kiera Hogan, she getting there. She
That's my baby.
Every week she going on me.
My baby.
She doing some good stuff.
Oh my God, I love it. She like girls though. But I love the ladies who love the ladies.
Yeah. Who she? Yeah, she would. Deonna Purrazzo, I know, is the knockout champion. That's about all they're doing right now. They got a couple of different knockout feuds in there though. You know, they got Deonna Purrazzo feud with Jordan Grace, and then a couple of different other ones. You know, a couple of other different ones too.
Jay was thinking about getting back into wrestling. What's going on, Jay? What you thought, the Attitude Era was back or something? What's going on?
Well, that's rumored because they got they got a new faction that just came out, and you know, a new faction.
So they got Vince McMahon's son back or something? What's going on?
No, well, I saw that too.
Yeah, he is back in. Rabbit, you gotta go watch the Hurt Business. That was your alley, Rabbit. The Hurt Business is right up your alley.
Y'all wild as shit.
Oh, dog.
Oh, damn.
I want to get back into the jump, but if Impact is still the same way, it's really a waste of time.
You gotta find. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing with the world title picture. That's what's not. I mean, it's connecting with me, but Eddie Edwards is the world champion. I don't get it. You know,
Eddie Edwards, where?
Eddie Edwards, he just won it 2 weeks ago.
The Impact?
Yeah, but EY about to take it off of him though. It's about to happen. EY about to take it off of him.
Yeah, I can watch Eddie Edwards now.
EY about to take it off of him though. It's about to happen. EY is about to take it off. EY's back. EC3's back. The Motor City Machine Guns are back. They're tag team champions.
Wait, back up.
You said the Motor City Machine Guns?
The Motor City Machine Guns.
I'm about to watch that.
They're back. Shoot, the North is like that. I like the North.
Wait, back up. Hold on. All right. Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah.
Eddie Edwards.
EC3.
That's everybody back there.
EC3 is back.
Back up.
I know EY was back.
EC3.
EC3 is back.
What do you mean?
EC3 is back. I don't know what they're doing. He about to go after not the Impact World Championship, the TNA World Championship that Moose is claiming to hold. So that's something that
he was one of the people that got fired from WWE because of the pandemic.
You scaring me now, dog. I don't know. It might be somebody from WWE running this thing, man. I don't know. That's too many people fluctuating that thing at one time. You said Eddie Edwards never was in WWE though.
No.
EY was.
But I don't know though. I mean, you know how WWE is. They try to bring in everybody they can to make sure you can't go somewhere else, and then they don't use you. So then you go back to where you came from because, you know, that's where EY was doing his little maniac gimmick that he left on. That little maniac gimmick he left on, he's still doing that. And you know, it just I don't know. I still gotta watch it actually. I still gotta watch Impact for this week. But I mean, I've been pretty impressed with it. I like it.
I don't know what's up, Rail. You don't watch wrestling no more?
Yeah, dog. I retired a long time ago, dog. So, I emphasize on long. It's been what 02 since I watched the main event. Yeah, that long, dog. That long.
You ain't say 02.
02. I don't even know half the rest of y'all name. I got to literally sit here and like.
I was in school when in 02. Jeez.
Hey, stop that shit. But yeah, no, seriously though. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that was it. But before that though, I was on it. I said, you know what I'm saying? That's about every pay-per-view and everything. But after that, nah, it just didn't happen no more after that, dog. I don't know why I stopped watching it. I don't know. I think I just, you know, it got stale to me. It was too much of the same. And the new wrestlers hadn't came out yet, you know what I'm saying? They were trying. And I had seen so many table ladders and chairs matches. I was like, all right, I'm done, dog. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done did everything I could possibly think possible with a table, chair, and a ladder. I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? I saw the Taker, his matches, and Shawn Michaels doing 1,000 flips, and my man Mankind, and I don't know. I think I was maxed out because I was so hard with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that next day after the Raw, Tuesday at the lunch table, you had to know what happened, dog, or you was just out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lunch table was the shit. You know, you had to know everything that went on, every little bit. But yeah, after that, I don't know. I think I was burnt out. I was burnt out. I tried to watch it. My nephew got me back on it about like 2010, but Randy Orton and John Cena and all of them, I couldn't get behind that.
Oh, you ain't like John Cena?
Yeah, I couldn't see him. You know what I'm saying? The champ is here. No. But they was on it, and I tried to watch it again. After that, I had gave up. I was like, all right.
Wait a minute. I need to get back to Eddie Edwards. Okay, Eddie Edwards back. EC3?
EC3 is back. Yes, sir.
What he looking like?
It ain't like he was. Like he ain't like. I mean, he's trying to like destroy that whole like Dixie Carter's nephew thing. Like it's still there, but like he's trying to like recreate himself a little bit. It's like it's almost like darker. It's like a darker EC3, saying like control your narrative and all this. I mean, it's good. It shows his versatility definitely. It shows how good he is on the mic. I hope they bring Eli Drake back. I miss him. I don't know what the heck he is. But he needs to be back too.
Eli Drake.
They're frustrating me sometimes with workhorse wrestlers they got. You know, like I told you before, you know, they gave Tessa the title, which is a huge deal. First time they ever even thought about it, and she couldn't even show up. But then Sammy had a 3-month title reign. Like, I mean, Sammy was keeping a lot of people in the Impact when nobody else could because there was nothing else going on that was worth it. When he was piles out on people's wives and stuff, like spitting in the air and catching it in his mouth. Like this like I don't know what I don't know what they're doing, but I hope they do something. You know, I hope they do something because you know, I think a lot of times Impact has an issue with rewarding people too quickly. You know, putting their trust in people that they shouldn't, and then they end up screwing them. And then you gave somebody a title reign, and look where you at. So, hey, I didn't push Rabbit out the thing on out the whole podcast.
Nah, technical difficulty. But yeah, that's good, man. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to get back with wrestling. It's just, I don't know. I was spoiled by the golden age of it, and now it's like it ain't bad, but it don't draw me in like it used to.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to get back into it too, but now so much that changed. It's a whole new ball game now, man.
Yeah, you kind of gotta find like there's so many companies and so much this, that, and the third. You kind of have to find like what company's doing what you actually like and just stick with it. Because a lot of times, because I can feel you on being burnt out. You know, for a little bit, you know, I stopped watching because I was watching we were watching everything reviewing everything. You know, watching NXT, watching Impact, watching the pay-per-views, and then reviewing them all. Like
everything, dog.
It's the same way. And then you like, I mean, how can I watch all this stuff? And then I got this sappy little show I want to watch too, and I can't even watch it. So, you know, it gets like that. That definitely.
Yeah. I feel you with that, because you know what I'm saying, when I'm into something, I'm into it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said, we there, young. We having a party, this event coming. Wasn't just WrestleMania, it was all of them. Survivor Series, King of the Ring. Now it's just so many of them. I was like, hey, man. Before, you know, out of the year, you had like 10 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Now it's like every other week is a pay-per-view. And I was like,
yeah, right. It's way too much. And they ain't even trying to say like, oh, it's a brand split. So we're going to have SmackDown pay-per-views here, and then 2 weeks later, no, they just putting all of them together. And then 2 weeks later, you got another one. And I'm like, well, can we build that from the last one first? Like, I don't get that. Even WrestleMania, like, they're building up WrestleMania a week before WrestleMania. What?
Yeah, before it was like 4 months and 6 months of build-up time, characters and all that. But I think the wrestling missing is the competitor. When it was WCW and Nitro versus Raw, that shit drove them, because they had it was like the hunger to get better every week.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, dog. We watching WCW this week, man.
Mm-hmm.
What Hollywood about to do? But ain't none of that now. Ain't no competition, so they stagnant. It's like they own everything, so it don't really matter. You just gonna take this watered down product.
Well, don't you think too that wrestling is missing simplicity?
Yeah.
Like, they're trying way too hard to make things entertaining. Sometimes somebody will say, "I'm better than you," and I'm gonna beat you. Like, that's it. Like that. Like, that's what makes Lashley so good, right? I'm better than you. I'm gonna beat you. Same thing with EC3. I'm the best in the world. That's it. Simply put. It's easy like that. You know, even when you look at, you know, the attitude there, although it was crazy and wild and they threw everything at the wall to see if it would stick, it still boiled down to when it was Rock versus Austin, you knew you was looking at two of the best in the world, and who's gonna come out on top? You got your Rocky fans, you got your Stone Cold fans. Who's gonna come out on top? It was that simple. Now it's like they wanna try to do all this crazy stuff, and it's like, just relax and just give me something simple. Like, go back to the root of it. And I think a little bit of like the destruction of kayfabe and all that is hurt too, because go back to the root of it being a sport, and make me feel like this is the best thing I've ever watched like it used to be. And I think that's what's missing. Like, we're missing, like, feeling like, okay, this is a true freaking spectacle right here. This ain't no freaking soap opera almost, you know, like there's, you know, this is a real, you know, we legit would go up to people and be like, you know, this fake. No, bro, you better get out my face. Like, and still, like, I think to this day, a lot of us are like that in terms of like what the superstars go through and the injuries that they have. But still, it's like they try so hard to make it into this like entertainment type deal instead of just saying, here we go, this is the line, don't deviate too much from it. Every once in a while, okay, let's come out with something funny. Let's come out with something a little bit more serious. But you got a line. Keep it on, you know, keep it on that athletic line.
I think you need that one. Most of the shit is writing anyway, right? I think you need that one person that they go against the grain all the time. Like, I forgot his name. Like Vince Russo at the time was going against the grain, right? At the time with the NWO thing, he wrote that, all that stuff. All that was going against the grain. Like, you need somebody now to do that. That's different now.
It got to be the early times of the NWO, not the later times, because he started fucking it up.
Who?
Russo. He fucked it up.
When he first started, when he first wrote this.
Yeah, when he first wrote it, yeah. Later on, he started fucking it up.
Yeah, because he got too involved.
Yeah.
Like, he went from the pen to on the mic. He was doing too much.
Well, and two, think about, really, like when you break down the NWO for what it was, think about how simple it is. We got intruders coming to the company, trying to destroy the company. That's simple. That's a simple storyline, but it's one of the greatest we've ever seen. How crazy is that? As simple as that is.
Don't forget you had the greatest wrestler of all time. Well, you know Mean Gene. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Well, you know Mean Gene.
He was only cool when he was Hollywood, dog. Keep telling you that.
Don't do that.
Only Hollywood was cool, dog.
Hey, so I appreciate you though, coming in the joint, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to get up out of here though. I appreciate you stopping through. You know, you got tappers in. You got to bring us in your joint, man. You know,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying, dog? You know, hey, I don't have to watch. I might have to watch. I'm not gonna watch. Man, I'm gonna try to watch Impact. Okay.
You watched NXT one time and you liked it, didn't you? Didn't you watch a pay-per-view one time? You watched the Takeover. I was like, you gotta watch this.
You talking about NXT?
Yeah, I was like, you gotta watch this show and tell me if you like it. And you was like, oh,
that was nice. What was that? Takeovers Brooklyn or some shit?
I think so. It might have been one of them Takeover Brooklyn shows.
That was nice. There was wrestling. I like that. You know what I'm saying, Doc? One day we can go in the joint. We can do a whole review the joint live or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll watch a pay-per-view. Our podcast watch pay-per-view. Then we meet up on your podcast and review that joint. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down with that.
Anything you want to plug before you get up out of here?
The Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. We everywhere. You know, just make sure you find us. You know, we talk wrestling, of course, it's in the name, but also, you know, of course, you got you know, sports and everything. Baltimore Coach Show, kind of a little spinoff on the podcast as well. So, you know, whatever you want to hear, we probably gonna say it, and we might offend you because we don't play games. We don't just sit here and talk about, you know, how great your favorite wrestler is. We probably don't like your favorite wrestler. Okay?
You know? Hey, you gotta tune into that joint, subscribe to his channel and all that. Then my man Casey, he broke the ranks now. He in the wrestling field now. You know what I'm saying? He a manager. Check him out. O'Reilly. You know what I'm saying? That's the right name. That's how I say it.
Yeah, C.R. O'Malley.
O'Malley, yeah. So he a manager / he's just straight manager. He get on the mic.
Straight manager right now. I think he does cut promos for his team. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Let him know, man. Matter of fact, he should have came in tonight. Damn, we missed him. Let him know. Third Perspective Podcast, we missed him. You know what I'm saying? We have to catch him next time. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
I got you.
Well, I appreciate you coming through, though, Doc. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate the invite.
That's what's up. What it do? I appreciate everybody tuning in right now. Facebook group, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Download that podcast on Spotify. Appreciate you, everybody in Tennessee and Guam. You know what I'm saying? Upper Marlboro, I got you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't missing you. You know, I appreciate you a whole lot. Y'all jumping up in them numbers too. I like that too. I don't know what's going on there in Upper Marlboro, but I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Wherever out there putting the word out in Upper Marlboro, appreciate your T3P podcast is out there. You know what I'm saying? So before we get out though, man, I want to know, like my man say on single-use plastic bag clips. You know what I'm saying? Something we was gonna touch on before he asked us about Oprah. You know what I'm saying?
Where'd that come from?
You know? So obviously you want to know how we feel about that. Obviously we've been ranting and raving about Democrat, Republican, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go around the table and say, first of all, do y'all agree with him, Joe Biden, saying that he's going to have a female for his vice president? Or y'all agree with that? Y'all like that? And what's up with that? Jay?
I'm going to say that's a good step in the right direction because for hundreds of years we've been, you know, going to the grain of all male president, vice president, this, that, third. It's about time we change the way our thinking is and go a different direction.
Real?
Seemed a little bit desperate to me, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like you really want the female and mainly the black female vote. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Anything to get 45 out of there, right?
Now, me personally, I think it was a bad idea for him to say he's going to have a woman.
Yeah, I'm about to say. You taking out the... Go ahead, Doc. I'm sorry.
You put yourself way out there with that because you box yourself in. Now you got to literally search the United States for a woman. And you're going to end up falling with, guess who? Hillary Clinton. And nobody going to want her. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody understand that.
I don't think
this
that's
is a
going to be the
process
case, though.
that you got to pass a lot of shit to be a vice president candidate. You know what I'm saying? it's not a whole lot of people walking around in America that could just pass all these tests. You see what I'm saying? So when he say it's going to be a woman, I'm telling you, they're gonna start talking about Hillary real soon, because you're gonna run out of people. You know what I'm saying? They can pass all the tests to even be a candidate. You know what I'm saying? I think it's real simple for them to be, okay, I want him. You run with me. It ain't gonna be that simple. You know, they gotta go through a lot of shit to be a candidate. You know what I'm saying?
But see, my problem is that this vice president thing should have been thought of like a while ago, because now you're campaigning, you know, right now you're campaigning alone. So at the last minute you're sliding in the vice president, but then it's like, okay, maybe, like you said, if it was Hillary, you know, people don't like her. People don't like Bill Clinton. So you're gonna have a problem. So they should have did something better than, you know, doing it the last minute. I don't have a problem being a woman.
What about Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris, not sure about her. I know that I heard that the Democrats it's not really fine with her being a VP either, because they think that she got a personal agenda.
Now, she was and everybody don't know, she was a prosecutor before she ran, and she was a prosecutor during the 90s when she was locking a whole bunch of people up. You know? So it's going to be hard for her to defend that once they start running.
Done.
Real?
No way. She out.
I don't know how she going to get out of that one, but hey.
You know, her and Hillary out. So like you said, you already narrowed it down a lot right there.
That's my point.
Unless you're going to pick Nancy Pelosi or something.
It's going to be
tough.
tough.
That's one more. This they got the chick down Georgia.
Stacey Abrams?
Yeah.
See? That's what I mean. You're going to start getting so many people that they ain't qualified for it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point. Why say just one? Why not say he's going to have the right qualified person around with him?
Now that we can agree with, because you tripping.
Qualified is qualified, dog. Fuck gender. I'm just saying, you trying to get shit done now. And this shit that frustrates me so much, young. We trying to please a certain part of the population when we need
the whole population.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I get it. They want women equality out here. You want a woman president. You want people to open up to it. All right, fine, I get that. But what about just being qualified? Chick or no chick, dude or no dude. The best qualified candidate to get shit done. So we don't keep having this bullshit where they holding bills up and all. No rant. Okay. Just qualified people, man. That's what we need. Qualified people who want to do the job and trying to do the job. Not somebody who just trying to lay up in there and just hold a spot. So blue don't get it or red don't get it. We passed that now, dog.
I think once he said it was going to be a woman, I think he lost. That's just me. Because you done major ticket something. Okay.
The other side of that is that a lot of people believe that they don't want a woman.
Yeah,
that's how Trump got in.
Why chance that? Why do that?
I see how Trump got in it. Because I think he's trying to throw the fucking election.
Nah, how he got in there with WikiLeaks.
Nah, Trump got in there because didn't nobody want Clinton. They didn't want Hillary. They didn't want a chick. So it didn't matter if they were conservative or liberal. They was all masculine. They was like, you know what? We can't have her in there. And they didn't want her in there. And then he's saying that it's like he's trying to throw this fucking election. It's like he said, you're going to end up being stuck with hitting Clinton.
Yeah. Because the people, I'm telling you, once you say only a woman, I think he probably was already getting Clinton, to be honest with you. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking that nigga was already going to do that. Because why would he jump out on a limb like that? That just tripped me out. He jumped all out there. I'm thinking he already know it's going to be Clinton.
And this is what I'm talking about. So we got to back this stupidity because we can't deal with 45. And I'm like, come on, man. This nigga, like he throwing this junk, dog. This shit, you shouldn't be making these type of mistakes, dog. He was under Obama for 8 years. He ain't learned nothing.
He should have had his running mate. They should be running together right now. What are you waiting for? I'm lost.
I'm lost too, dog. It just blew me with that. And what the fuck Oprah come from? Oprah got no political experience ever. Besides, you get a car. That's the only thing I know her for.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that.
But then when
That's
she was
her
giving,
favorite line. Yeah, when she was giving away shit. Unless she giving away stacks of money and
But then
reparations and all that.
But when she was giving away shit, when you ever look at the Oprah show, you gotta look at the audience. The audience is all white. There's probably about 2-3 black people in there.
Man,
Think
sure
about
enough,
it.
man.
If
That
you
must
gotta
be
look for them
weird.
though. They even see them. You gotta look for that.
Yeah, you gotta look for 2-3 black people. You gotta be like, fast forward and back in them
you gotta
days.
purposely look for that shit.
Right.
Yeah. Let's be real here, people. Let's not the Kanye, the Oprah shit. That shit is dead, dog. Well, I do want somebody experiencing them motherfuckers to know what they doing. I don't know how Trump got it, because Trump ain't never had no political experience either. That's the shit I'm talking about. If you ain't served in no type of way, you can't run for president, young. That's gotta be a law. You can't have no nigga who just only know corporate and liaison and shit. That's all Trump knows is the corporate people.
And
He had no public service in his record. And y'all let him be president. It should be against. It's like you gotta wait a certain age to be president. You gotta do a certain amount before you can even qualify to be put on a ticket. That shit gotta change, dog.
You gotta at least do shit for people. Yeah, you gotta.
Hey man, you can't just be president. Oh yeah, I want to be president. I got $1 billion. It can't be like that, man. You gotta do some common service.
And he only became president because he has a certain agenda. They have a certain agenda. The corporate have a certain agenda. And now that they accomplished that agenda, which was the taxes, it's all about money, dog.
We don't need
running the
Biden
country.
to blow this shit.
Don't say that around Rabbit.
We don't need Biden to blow this joint trying to experiment with women candidates and trying to find what we doing this for, young? We want to straight shoot them. Boom. Once we start putting pellets in, trying to change it up and trying to pretty it, now we waiting too long, now we blowing the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
So it ain't rigged, dog. That's what you telling me, right? It ain't rigged, right? But he doing some shit that's
to me personally. If you start looking for women and all that, then you don't have no other choice but to fall back on him. Because now you tripping. Like, nobody gonna be qualified. Who else gonna be? What the fuck? Like, what was that about? He tripped me out with that, man. He could have got Booker. He could have went down the line, got plenty of different people. But once he did the only gonna take a woman, like, who in America even qualified? What list is that? You see what I'm saying? He tripping. Qualified to a point where Americans would vote for you with her on the ticket, knowing heartbeat away from her being president. Like, why you do that?
He don't want it, dog.
It can't be Oprah. That'd be out to, like, come on, he run for Oprah. That's it. He probably don't get no votes.
I'm about to say that's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
Can't do it. Huh?
I wouldn't vote. Well, I ain't gonna say that.
I'm about to say. I mean, go ahead, my man. Yeah.
Don't even vote and shit. Like, damn.
That's gonna happen too. I'm about to say that too. I was like, yeah, that's gonna make niggas not vote, and that's gonna put Trump right back in office.
Exactly, man. What was the other girl, the one that went against Wall Street? Her, what's her name? I think she want to be vice president too. The main man called her Pocahontas.
Oh shit!
You know, Trump got names for everybody. So he called her Pocahontas. So now her, like, he might can pick her, maybe. Maybe. I think she could pass, maybe. But the Pocahontas thing already stuck. That's the problem.
We scraping the bottom of the pudding cup already,
That's my problem.
Already,
Like,
dog.
You can't get Amy Klobuchar because her husband got COVID right now, so she can't even run. So I don't know what are we gonna do. The day he come out and say it's Hillary Clinton, he gonna get blown off the stage.
They gonna look at this nigga like you done sold to death on him, man.
Like you are so much.
If that was the case, you could have just started off with that shit. We could have just been running right now, all the way to the end. Like, what the fuck? Now it's too late.
Whoever his advisor advising him wrong. Why you waiting?
Yeah.
Why you waiting to goddamn late?
I think he's what they call entitlement. He think he entitled just because he's a Democrat that win the
You
election.
think you're gonna win just cause? Yeah.
Yeah, and he ain't putting no work in, dog. This is sloppy right here, dog. This is pure unadulterated sloppy. Like you said, the moment he wanted the Democratic Party,
Exactly.
his vice president should have been announced then.
It should
So
have
they
been
get
run.
to work. Yeah, it should have been ready. Not 3 months away. I mean, what we were 12 weeks
90
away?
days.
90 motherfucking days.
90
3 whole
days.
months.
He ain't even pick him yet. Or her.
Then he ain't say the right candidate. That's all you have to say. If it happened to be a female, it just happened to be a female. But you
This
done
is
backed
gonna be
yourself into a wall where ain't that many female politicians that's on that level.
Exactly.
And alone African American, if he want to go that route. I was
Oh,
like,
they
come
really made it small then, yeah.
on. Hey, come on, man.
Because white people ain't gonna try to follow no black.
I mean,
quote unquote, what they like to call the B word.
yeah, he gonna make his own ticket unbearable. Like, unbearable for us and white people, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be like, oh, fuck, I don't even want to vote for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, yo?
And it's like they're trying to force gender equality down people's throat when that shit gotta happen natural. Just like you can't force a person to stop being racist, you can't force that shit on them.
Yeah,
Sexism trumps they racism, trust me.
yeah.
They don't give a fuck about a
They
broad
don't
as much
give
as
a
they don't
fuck
care.
about nobody.
Yeah, they sexism outright they racism.
They sexist, they this, they that. They'd come up to the Capitol with Bobby dolls with lynches, with ropes around them,
Not good.
waving guns in the air.
And that's another thing. They throwing that sexism and gender equality on top of us trying to get equal rights. I'm like, hold up, one thing at a time, man. Don't group all this shit together. Now you got the LBGQ with them and everything. I'm like, y'all throwing a lot of shit onto this cause when we trying to stop black motherfuckers from getting killed off dumb shit. That's all I'm saying. That's what we trying to stop first. Now we can get to that equal rights and gender equality. We can get to that next. But let's do this one thing first. Not throw 3 other things on it. Well, gender people want to be known. Females want to be known as males, and males want to be known as. All right, man, we get that. But don't keep lumping all this shit together and expect us to go fight for it. Because now you're losing people. Because now people are like, all right, I was just in this, so I ain't got to worry about my son getting killed, man. Now you throwing other shit in there. You clouding the water up. And that's how I feel like that Biden doing with this president, this female shit. I was like, come on, man.
You threw me off.
I'm blown,
to me,
dog.
I think the nigga fucked around and fucked this election up, dog.
I can't do another 4 years of Trump, dog.
I think he fucked this joint up.
Hey, dog, I can't do it, dog. I might move to Canada or something, dog.
First of all, we already know he's not a good candidate anyway because he lost so many times, dog.
I know.
He ran so many times. It's like his 5th time.
I know. And why would Lord have
Shit. So we already know he's terrible. You know what I'm saying? So then he gonna pick. Oh my God, this gonna get ugly. There's only 90 days left. He ain't even picked the person yet, so we in trouble already.
I'll be honest with you. I could deal with this. Anything better than been in that motherfucking 4 more years.
I
could
agree.
deal with.
Yeah, but
this is not right now. But in the bigger picture, I can't deal with 4 more years,
Dude,
man.
they not gonna vote a chick in, dog.
Exactly.
I'm telling
I
you,
know,
you stole
I
that
know.
shit. That's why Hillary lost, dog. She
that's
won the popular
almost
vote.
the same as voting her for president because it's like he old as fuck. If something happened to him the next day, she gonna be they ain't gonna stomach that.
They can't. They will not do it, dog. Even if they know they're getting billed, it don't matter.
I don't know. When he said that, my stomach turned like, oh, fuck, he done fucked this whole thing up. Fuck this whole thing up, dog.
But that's your man.
He gonna have some girl up there. He gonna have this Trump breathing down her throat, walking behind her, all types of shit.
Nah, what you say? He grabbed him by the pussy.
This is gonna get ugly, yo.
That's what he said.
Trump said, I grabbed him by the pussy.
You know?
Ain't no man said no shit like that got away with it, dog. Even had every motherfucking FCC down their back. That man said, you grab him by the pussy. Damn, dog. Hey, Trump got hot, though. I give him that.
Yeah. That's why I say once they start really running and do the debates, that's gonna be the key, the debates. That's the main part.
We're gonna tell Biden put his skirt down.
It's gonna get ugly, yeah. It's gonna get ugly.
It's gonna get ugly, dog.
Yeah.
But this what you wanted, though, right?
I wanted somebody besides Biden because I don't think he can win it. But we stuck with that.
So who's the perfect running mate for Biden? Can't say Obama.
Nah. I think the only one was there was like Booker. He was good. Straight out of New York. Out the hood.
I keep telling you, they ain't gonna never let a hood nigga get there.
And that's somebody that gets everything. Wall Street, everything. That ain't even like shit.
Yeah.
He'd been perfect. You know what I'm saying?
They would
You
not
know
let
how
him.
people probably squeamy with Biden with a big corporation, but that nigga on the ticket, you know that nigga ain't doing nothing with no big corporation. But I don't know. Everybody picked now. I don't know what he about to do now. He better hurry up.
They say he about to pick one between now and next week.
But don't the Democrats gotta approve it?
I think what it's gonna be is somebody. It's gonna be a mayor somewhere, somebody like that. But it's a law. It's a loser. Whoever that is a loser.
I'm about to say, dog, stop that, dog.
Then it was some voices. It was some voices in the background saying that Muriel Bowser.
Yeah, her,
calling her out.
Her, the Atlanta mayor. Those two mayors I'm thinking about right there off the break. If we pick one of them, we're going down in the tubes. If we pick, man, anybody, all these. Oh my God, I don't even know.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to do no more. I'm getting nervous, dog. Jay, I'm getting nervous.
You nervous, dog?
I ain't bullshitting.
Scared to go to church, dog.
Like, this is not looking good. Then we got a pandemic, so we don't know how the vote gonna be. This is getting ugly.
Yeah, because in the South they're closing all the poll stations and making one so it could discourage people from voting. But you know them red people gonna vote.
On every vote is 50-50, like 51-49. It always running around there. But you fuck around in a pandemic when ain't that many voting. I think Republicans win all the time like that.
Yep.
They always vote. Niggas like us, man, if the shit all fucked up, we just ain't voting. Like, that's the last thing on our list.
You know? They know that too. Political adversity, black man be like, all right, look, man.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about
that.
I ain't got time.
And they gonna relay that shit like, nigga, you go down there, they go ask for this, that. Oh, no, fuck, I ain't going down there. You know what I'm saying? They done told 8 niggas that shit. All 8 of them like, oh, fuck, I ain't going down there. I'm tell my man, they didn't go down there, bro. You know, got 30 motherfuckers ain't going down there now.
Like, you gotta have your envelope. You gotta live at this address. You gotta
Yeah. Once you start that shit, niggas be like, niggas relay that shit. Like, nigga, you gotta go through too much shit down there, stuff.
I ain't voting for shit. Fuck it.
Damn, 4 more years of 45, dog. He be 46 then.
That's indeed.
That's
I
not
hope y'all
good,
like
dog.
it.
No, I
I
can't
appreciate
handle that.
everybody though tuning in right now before we get out. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, the whole 9. You know what I'm saying? I got to deal with this dude till it's time. It was 90 more days. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get out there and vote. You know?
Get out there and vote. Don't get discouraged. Vote. Do
This is the
something.
Third Perspective Podcast. And we come to you Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We take you away from most of this stuff, and sometimes we can't help it. We got to dive right into it.
Because he
You know what I'm
grabbed by the pussy.
that, you know what I'm saying? Because you got him as president, ready. You know what I'm saying? And things are looking ugly for the other side. So
Because he grabbed right the pussy. And he don't give a fuck about
not
doing
good at all.
it. It'll be 4 more years of grabbing in the pussy.
Please subscribe. Hey, you got my man right here do the gaming. Put your game out there, dog. before we get out
Yeah,
here.
you check my posted new stuff on Rail Media, YouTube, and you can also check me out Twitch TV, railgaming.com, 82. Check me out. You know what I'm saying? Stream later tomorrow. Come through, say what's up.
You know what I'm saying, dog? Third Perspective Podcast right here, dog. We touched a little bit of this, the 30th episode.
Okay.
We still be motherfucking popping champagne for real, dog. You know what I'm saying? The 30th episode of the Third Perspective Podcast, you know what I'm saying? It's been a journey. You know what I'm saying, dog? People coming and going on this podcast, you know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. So far, man, this shit been way more than what I expected, you know what I'm saying, as far as doing a podcast, you know what I'm saying? But and on the flip side, I done got so much into it that I like this shit so much, man. It's like part of me now, you know what I'm saying? It's like something that that has to happen. It's a release now. Shit. It's like therapeutic and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get shit out your chest.
Yeah, I fucks with this shit though, and you forget your lives sometimes, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You know?
You forget your lives sometimes.
Yeah. So I appreciate everybody tuning in and leave messages, single-use plastic bag clips. You know what I'm saying? That's your name. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you leaving the name. But Oprah is out the question. I hope it is out there.
I hope so too.
I hope it is. Shit.
I hope Trump was out the question because I ain't trying to grab nothing about no pussy for the next 4 years again.
You know?
And y'all got to remember, your tax money. Think about this. Your tax money is going to him, his golf course, everything about him, his corporations, his businesses, his vehicles, everything. So he's stealing your money. Go out there and vote. Don't get discouraged.
Yes, but they don't give a fuck if they give him a stimulus, though, dog.
He'll get himself a
He'll
fuck around and give himself a stimulus.
You know? Oh, yeah.
My man Rap right here, he can't get a fucking business loan because his buddies have took all the money. There ain't no more money left.
You know, his homeboys. Hey, don't forget to download our podcast on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? We got an upcoming podcast that's going to be on the subway. I hope y'all check us out there. You know what I'm saying? So up until then, we out. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody that be tuning in, though. You know what I'm saying? It's Jay at the bottom, Radical Rail up top. You know who I am. Rad B.I.D. Jones. You got to catch us 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? We be here. Faces here. You know what I'm saying, dog? Third perspective. Hey, appreciate you, my man DJ Bill, sliding through. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the wrestling and the sports. I appreciate that a whole lot, though. You know? Check us out. We're trying to slide on your podcast as soon as you invite us, though. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying? We want to come in and take over your podcast, turn it into Third Perspective. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know? But we're going to slide through that joint, and you know what I'm saying? Because we appreciate you sliding through our joint, you know? You feel me? But we out, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the Third Perspective. And we out of this thing. You know?